So I think that's working. And I presume you can hear me. But I don't know whether you can hear the audio from the NASA feed. However, if I start playing around with this, get rid of all that chat stuff, shrink this a little bit, and shrink that. There we go, now it's just a stream. Then we can just increase that and boom. When you say no NASA feed, do you mean that you can't see the NASA feed? Because I've got the live stream open next to me and I can see the NASA feed is on the live stream. Is it a case of that you can't hear the audio from it? Okay, good. So if that could be intentional. Let me have a look. Okay, let me move this up. Can you hear it now? Yeah, the text is pixelated until I increase the size of the... I'll move it up a little bit more. Until I increase the size of the image. So you should be able to see that. Yeah, so that droning is NASA. It just goes on and on and on. So the live streaming works, the sound works. I just need to increase it if you wanted to listen to it. But you can see there that the text is now legible, as you've just written there. That is actually one of the things that got released by the FBI Vault. So you can see there that was released on August the 10th. You can also see that I can change the stuff, so I can change the live stream whenever I want to whatever I want. I can change, whatever it is that we're looking at, and you can see that they got that animated GIF in the corner as well. So I'm going to just get rid of that droning noise. So that's all gone now. And I can show you a little bit around what is actually going on here. So if I grab this. Okay. So for instance, I've just hit random page on the wiki. And it's doing a little bit of messing around apparently. Just increase that a little bit more. So what it's actually got is, if we move this across, you can see there that is a dude called Rick Caruso. The reason why his tweet is on here, and it's a picture of him with Mayor Jim Hahn, as they dedicated LA's City Hall East in his honor. This is because every now and again Paul does a thread called it's like Human Trafficking General, HTG, and they focused on Rick Caruso for a bit. So he was one of the people that I added, and you can see that the title of the article is actually the tweet number, so that you know it specifically relates to a tweet. If I hit random page again, sometimes it'll take you to a YouTube video. And you can see that I've also done things dedicated to the LinkedIn. So they kind of look as if it's bare bones, but there are specific templates for certain people. This is the LinkedIn for Kelsey Mulker, who is Seth Rich's ex-girlfriend. You can see that the LinkedIn profile is all completely there because I copied and pasted it. It also contains a link directly to the LinkedIn profile. Then you've got Say You Exposed. Then you've got National Action in the UK, getting an article on that. James Woods talking about hijacking. You've got you know, loads of different things. Chris Poole, aka Moot from 4chan. The Sony emails, if it's relevant. You've got Sean Spicer. You've got, this is a double rainbow that he posted at one point. I guess I got access to it. I can click it, obviously. You can see the tweet directly because the image is on there. For some reason, the so you can see the double rainbow. I can't really do anything about that ad. I've just literally linked to the live stream, so I don't have any control about whether or not that ad is playing or what. So you can also see there's loads of different types of articles, but a lot of it is just me copying and pasting it. So the one I've just landed on right now is President of the United States, and it's got the complete list of every single president with all red links until a later time. I've also done stuff such as copying people's Twitter lists, who they're following, who's following them. You've got hundreds of articles on here, hundreds of them. I mean, what also makes it useful as well is that I should just be able to do this, and it should just come up with the exact person. So yeah, if it says most wanted, and it's going to flip, and there it is. So yeah, that's got the most wanted list. I can just scroll down. Sometimes to take note of who's on the most wanted list of the FBI in case it becomes relevant at a later time that somebody has some kind of connection to them. David Brock. So you can see here that it's kind of, it looks very basic, as if there's not really, it kind of looks really random, but you can see here you've got the Sedona Forum from 2013 with a complete list of people. I search for the Clinton Foundation directly. You can see here that this has got a full-on complete list including every single person who's donated, up to I stopped after doing, because that one took ages. You can see that there's a, right at the bottom it says 250. Well, maybe you can't because of the GIF being in the way, but at the bottom it says $250 to $1,000, and underneath that it says less than $250. I've not touched those lists at all because there is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pages. It just goes on and on and on, but this is the vast majority of them. So when it comes to certain people, for instance, if I search for Lieberman, by being able, the reason why this works and why it works effectively is that I can search for people such as Lieberman, and it will bring up a complete list of everywhere that the name Lieberman is shown. So you can see that he's on the committee in the present danger. He's on the committee for the liberation of Iraq. He's mentioned in The Wanderer, which was a Bill Clinton article. He's mentioned, you know, Joe Biden reportedly called John McCain ahead of the crucial Obamacare repeal vote, which was the, not this one, but the last one. And you can see that Lieberman also contacted him to oppose the bill. He's also at the McCain Institute. He's at the Center for New American Security. He was involved in Obamacare itself because he was an independent. He wasn't Republican or Democrat. He was just an independent, similar to Bernie Sanders. You can see Evelyn Lieberman is at the Kennedy Center. Obviously, he's mentioned I've got quite a few conspiracy articles here as well. You can see that I've got the Twitter for Comet Ping Pong is listed there. You can see Politics Pros, McCain Institute. You can see that there's quite a lot of information. Wide Open Government Matters, Ready for Hillary. And essentially what this allows me to do is that it allows me to connect people incredibly fast. The more articles that I can grab, the faster it will be to locate all of their connections. I mean, he's even involved in the Skull and Bones Society, which is the exact same society that George W. Bush and John Kerry are involved in. And apparently he's also linked into he's linked into the McCain Russia stuff back in 2005. Interesting. I did not know that before. But there you go. I've now connected him to all of that as well. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much how it operates. That's how it works. I can do stuff such as locate, I can search for Tim Pool. Clearly, it's got some stuff in there. I can search for videos. I can search for example. Sarsor calls Jake Tapper a white nationalist. I'm gonna have to end that live stream. It is bugging me. Yeah, so I had to just end that live stream because the noise of it was getting a little bit too ridiculous. But yeah, you can see here that I've got the image from the video. It tells you how long the video is. My goal is to eventually have the ability to write out the transcripts so that you can literally find exactly what you're looking for in the transcripts as well. I mean, look, here's William Shatner. He goes on 4chan. He confirms it. I should have tweeted about it. Probably why. If you can see that here's some stuff where I searched for Twitter for Mueller. You can see that he was involved in going to Interconnect 2017. He's a partner at WilmerHale. WilmerHale recently had a Pepe logo dropped on the side of it, but yeah, Mueller used to be a partner at WilmerHale. So yeah, that's pretty much how it operates. Now, that's the way how my wiki works, and obviously it's really useful for that with that regard. And I might as well. Can I show this as well? Is it going to let me? I'm going to show it. Okay, cool. So if I click on lists, you can see here that I've got a total of 137 lists, which is extraordinarily high. Apparently Sarah Sanders is currently trending right now. If I scroll all the way down to the bottom, you can see that I've got quite a few lists. I've got interesting people, YouTubers, the British government, the US government, news sites by liberals and conservatives, organisations, the deep state, all the different types of world leaders, law enforcement, anybody and everybody related to Seth Rich, PG, Trump Russia. You've got the FBI. And I've got FBI agents as a separate one. Whenever I've located an agent on Twitter, I just put it all into one list so I can find them again later. The Chans, breaking news. I mean, let's see what's breaking right this second. Ivanka Trump used personal email to conduct government work. Wow, they're really trying to wipe out both Jared and Ivanka at the same time. They are desperate to prevent something right now. No, China's ambassador to the UN, Liu Jie, says that North Korean tensions are getting too dangerous. The Spurs head coach, Greg Popovich, we still have no clue of what being born white means. There is no such thing as whiteness. What the fuck? Oh, at least Jennifer Lopez is putting her money where her mouth is, donating some money. So there you go. Then that's currently what's breaking at this very moment. You've got other things here. I've got the British royal family, the United Nations, the military, all the different administrations, mayors, world leaders, the Clinton cabal. Oh, let's see what's going on in the Clinton cabal, shall we? Whew. This is ridiculous. Yes, we get it. Puerto Rico is in danger. Trump is already sorting it out. Jesus Christ.